are you going to the library?
Well, there are a few things you should know before you head out.
Trust us, we've learned the hard way. First off, a library is a quiet place. Not just our school library, but all of them. People go to the libraries to study and research, or just read for fun.
It's important not to talk, but if you have to, you need to be courteous and whisper.
Chances are you're going to the library to check out a book, so we thought we'd give you some tips on finding what you want quickly and easily. A library is divided into 3 sections:
There's the easy reader or picture book section.
the fiction and the nonfiction.
Just because it's called the easy reader section doesn't mean the books are always easy. The books in the easy reader section just have more pictures and fewer words on each page.
It also helps to know who wrote the book you're looking for in the easy reader section, because all of these books are arranged in alphabetical order by the author's last name.
That's why the Arthur books are in the B's, not the A's, because they were written by Mark Brown.
If the Clifford books were written by Norman Bridwell, where do you think you'll find them? They're in the B's because the writer's last name, Bridwell, starts with a B.
The fiction books are sometimes called chapter books. These books have more words and fewer pictures on the pages. They are also arranged in alphabetical order by the author's last name. That's why the Goosebumps books are in the S's for R.L. Stine, not the G's for Goosebumps.
Nonfiction books are arranged in number order by subject. For example, fairy tales are in the nonfiction section, in the 398.2s. Don't let the term nonfiction fool you. Not all books in the nonfiction section are true.
Each subject is given a number called a Dewey Decimal Number.
All of the space books are together in the 523s, and the sports books are together in the 796s. This makes it easier when you're doing research on a specific topic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think you're doing?
I'm putting my book back.
You can't just put it back anywhere. Then the person who might need it next time won't be able to find it. In school libraries, you're supposed to use a shelf marker to help keep all the books in the right order. Before you take a book off the shelf, you have to first make a space with one hand and then put the shelf marker in the space. Then, you take the book off the shelf, keeping the shelf marker in its place. Then, decide if you really want to get it. Open it up and read it a little. If you decide you don't want it, the shelf marker will help you make sure you put the book back in the exact same place where you got it. If you decide you do want the book, take out the shelf marker, but not until you're positive you want it. You should never put a book back on the shelf once you've taken the shelf marker out. Even if you're 100% positive you know exactly where the book came from. If the shelf marker is not on the shelf, give the book to the librarian and they will make sure it gets put back in the right place.
Okay, I won't let it happen again.
Well, in case you do, here's a little song to help you remember.
You put the shelf marker in before you take the book out. You put the shelf marker in and you leave it on the shelf. You give the book a look to decide what's all about. Do you want to check it out?
That song sounds vaguely familiar. Shelf markers aren't the only things. There are a few other things that you should know about.
During the class library visits, students are expected to quietly enter in a single file line. They need to carry their own library books and place them on the librarian's desk to be checked in.
Hold the book like you're playing a video game, with the front of the book facing the floor and the open side facing you.
This makes it easier for the librarian to check everyone in quickly, so you can have more time to find new books to check out. When the librarian's done, place your book on the correct shelf of the blue cart before you go to your assigned table.
Then students will be dismissed to go look for new books to check out.
Once students have found the 2 books they want to check out, they sit down at their table and start reading their books.
When all the students have finished choosing their books, the librarian will call the students by table to check out their books. Students will carry their own library books and place books on the librarian's desk to be checked in. You check out your book the exact same way you check them in. Cover down like you're playing a video game, with the front of the book facing the floor and the open side facing you.
If there's enough time after everyone has checked out, the librarian might read you a story, or you might just line up to go back to class. Can you think of anything else?
Just remember to be respectful to everyone and treat the books as if they were your own.
That's good advice.
Can we sing the song again?
I guess so.